Hey, what's up? It's your soccer zombie, Tom Franklin here, coming to you from the Rocky Mountains here in the United States. Yeah, right. I wish this is just a backdrop at work here. Apologize for the crudeness of this video. I don't have my recording equipment with me. I'm just literally doing this on my phone. But it's going to be a few hours before I could get to my recording equipment at home. So I wanted to bring you an update on Reading. A lot of you have been smashing the video that I did on them last week, and there's been some developments since that video has come out that kind of undoes a lot of what I said in that video. Namely, the subject of the video was Reading selling Bearwood Park, its multi-million-dollar training facility, for pennies on the dollar to Wycombe Wanderers. Well, coming out this week from Wycombe themselves, they are pulling out of the purchase of Bearwood Park. And the explanation that they used, which was very wordy, but the meat and potatoes of it is they use the excuse that there is a provision in the planning of Bearwood Park with Wokingborough that the facility can only be used by Reading and for Reading. And so they're using that as a way to get out of the deal. And I'm using that phrasing because I'm wondering if it's just an excuse. Because apparently the person that would handle that decision on the Wokingborough board talked to BBC Radio Berkshire and said that had the sale gone through and this came up, they might have still approved the sale to Wycombe, but at the same time, he also expressed relief that Reading is going to stay intact with all its assets still under its umbrella. But with Wycombe, I do wonder if that's an excuse. They had a lot of pressure against them to not go through with the sale. A lot of people thinking it was tacky, picking on the carcass of Reading, as they say. And so read into it what you will. Now, what this does do for Reading is that it makes them a lot more attractive to potential buyers. And I use that word plurally because apparently there are multiple potential buyers now for Reading. Sky Sports reporting that there is a German investor who already owns a few women's clubs and is about to buy a London rugby team interested in purchasing Reading. In fact, there was discussions in January that he might purchase Reading for £28 million, but he describes those talks as on hold at the moment and hasn't really heard much from Dai Young and company. There is also reports by Reading themselves that a North American consortium is negotiating and might reach exclusivity on the possible purchase of Reading. And also, Sky Sports reporting that there has been Saudi interest in Reading as well. Not sure how I feel about that one too much, but I think at this point, if anyone showed up at Reading with a big bag of cash, I think it'd be hard to say no. Because again, the whole impetus of selling the training ground, was, I guess, maybe to make a quick buck for Dai Young, but also to, be reinvested into the club, as there is a report, I believe by BBC, that the club is facing a £1 million shortfall just for the month of March alone. So there is increased momentum, it sounds like, towards a possible sale of Reading. Now, Reading fans have heard this before, possible buyers that just don't materialize. But to me, here in America, it does seem that there is some actual momentum towards an actual sale of the club with the training ground, with everything that is still intact. That would be welcome news for Reading fans who have been looking for any good news this season, as the team is fighting against relegation right now. They're safe for the moment, but if they get docked any more points, it's going to make things a lot more nervous for Royals fans for sure. But what do you think of the news that the sale of the training ground is not going to go through? What do you think of the news of these possible buyers? Are you optimistic, or are you being skeptical over them because you've been down this road before? Leave a comment below and make sure to like and subscribe if this is content that you enjoy. Again, apologies for the crudeness of the video. I had to get this out pretty quickly here, and I was going to be away from home for a while. As you can see, I'm I'm in my work attire here. So, and I'm not at the Rocky Mountains. I am at a hospital right now at work, and I'm on break recording this because I do it for the content. I do it for you guys, and I'm doing it because Reading's story needs to be not just told, but updated. So, your Soccer Zombie Tom Franklin here, and I'll see you next time.